Have you ever heard the name Mickie James and wondered who she is and why everyone is so obsessed with her? Well, wonder no more. Mickie James is a legendary figure in the world of professional wrestling, and her impact on the industry cannot be overstated. With her unmistakable charisma, incredible in-ring skills, and unbreakable spirit, she has inspired and entertained fans for over 2 decades. So get ready to lace up your boots and step into the ring, because we're about to uncover the history of this WWE legend and find out what makes Mickie James the ultimate role model for aspiring wrestlers everywhere. Mickie James is an American professional wrestler, singer, and actress. She is best known for her time in World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, where she was a 5-time women's champion and one of the most popular female wrestlers of all time. But was Mickie James born in a family of privilege, or did she have humble origins? Let's find out. James was born on August 31st, 1979 in Richmond, Virginia. She grew up in a family of musicians and was surrounded by country music from a young age. Her father was a country singer, and her mother was a dancer, so it's no surprise that she developed a love for both music and performance at a young age. Growing up, James was a tomboy and was always interested in sports, especially wrestling. She was a big fan of wrestlers like Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan, and dreamed of becoming a wrestler herself one day. Mickie James did not have an easy way to popularity in wrestling. In fact, her life was quite difficult. Despite facing challenges in her personal life, including poverty and abuse, James was determined to pursue her dreams. She trained in wrestling with her husband, Mark Logan, and quickly established herself as a talented and dedicated wrestler. But Mickie James is more than just a wrestler. In fact, her family background in music rubbed off on her. Throughout her childhood and teenage years, James developed a love for country music and began performing in local venues. She eventually combined her love of music and wrestling and became a successful performer in both fields. Overall, Mickie James's childhood was characterized by a strong passion for performance, a love for country music, and a determination to succeed despite the odds. These qualities have helped her become one of the most beloved and respected female wrestlers of all time. But Mickie James wants to be so much more than just a wrestler. James wants to start a farm and work as an equine trainer after she finishes her wrestling career. James owns 3 Morgan horses named Bunny, Rhapsody, and Casanova. The miniature Pinscher and Butch are 2 other dogs that James owns. In addition to studying for her operations management bachelor's degree, James has an associate's degree in business administration, so we can say that she is training her entrepreneurial side to handle big business after her career in wrestling. But how did her professional career begin? She began her professional wrestling career in 1999, competing on the independent circuit. She quickly gained a following due to her in-ring skills, athleticism, and charismatic personality. In 2005, James signed with WWE and was assigned to its developmental territory, Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW. She quickly established herself as one of the top female wrestlers in OVW and was called up to the main roster in 2005. She made her WWE debut as the manager of Trish Stratus and quickly became known for her signature Piper doll character, which was inspired by Roddy Piper. James became one of the most popular female wrestlers in WWE and was involved in several high-profile storylines and matches. She won her first women's championship in 2006 and went on to win the title a total of 5 times. She also became a fan favorite due to her in-ring skills, compelling character, and natural charisma. But like any high-profile wrestler, Mickie was not invulnerable to any controversies. Let's walk through some of them to understand her struggle. Like many professional wrestlers, Mickie James has been involved in several controversies throughout her career. Some of the most notable controversies included a feud with Trish Stratus. During her time in WWE, James was involved in a high-profile feud with fellow wrestler Trish Stratus. The storyline, which involved James becoming obsessed with Stratus, was seen by some as crossing the line and promoting unhealthy behavior. James has been the subject of several controversies surrounding her personal life, including her marriages and relationships. Some of these controversies have been highly publicized and have garnered significant media attention. For her devotion to wrestling, James also suffered from physical injuries, which says a lot about her strong character. Throughout her career, James has suffered several injuries, including a torn ACL. Some fans and journalists have criticized WWE for allegedly not taking adequate precautions to prevent these injuries, as well as for allegedly mistreating James after her injuries. People also ostracized her for losing her prime, and they dismissed her. She proved them wrong. Let's talk about how she did that. When James returned to WWE in 2016, some fans and journalists criticized the company for bringing back a wrestler who was seen as past her prime. Others criticized the company for not properly utilizing her upon her return. Throughout her career, James has been widely regarded as one of the best female wrestlers of all time. She has won numerous awards and accolades, including being named one of the top 50 female single wrestlers of the PWI years in 2003. After leaving WWE in 2010, James continued to compete on the independent wrestling circuit and made occasional appearances for WWE. She returned to WWE in 2016 and has since been a regular part of the company's women's division. Mickie James is so much more than just a high-profile wrestler. She is a singer and an entrepreneur. In addition to her wrestling career, James is also a talented singer and has released several country music albums. She has also dabbled in acting, appearing in several films and television shows. Throughout her career, James has been involved in several high-profile deals and partnerships, including endorsement deals and merchandise agreements. She has also appeared in several films and television shows, as well as released several country music albums, which have likely contributed to her wealth. Mickie James has made a lasting impact on the industry and has become one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time. If you want to stay up to date on all things Mickie James, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll keep you informed about all the latest news, highlights, and behind-the-scenes content so you never miss a moment of this WWE legend's amazing story. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and join us on this exciting journey through the history of Mickie James.